NBA playoffs on NBC.
Christian Javier brings it. There it goes. Swanson touches one off. 5-0 Atlanta here in the fifth. Murray hits it downfield. It is caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins. Chicago with the lead. Timeout, Utah.
Ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant good late afternoon. Welcome everybody to spring training baseball here on the Lewis Sports Network. Make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure your notifications are turned on, make sure you're sharing on the social media platforms. Truly appreciate it. So we got Gallo at left, Hicks at center, Judge at right, Donaldson at third, Gleyber Torres at short, DJ LeMahieu at second, Anthony Rizzo at first, Balbuenos doing the pitching, and Higashioka doing the catching. It is the New York Yankees against the Toronto Blue Jays. Salute to Blue Jays fans and Yankees fans everywhere, as we are just under a week away from the regular season to begin on April 7th. Manny Balbuenos is pitching for the Yankees tonight. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Rudy O'Queen. Appreciate you coming on through, man. He says, let's go Yankees. We got a Yankees fan just like you. I am a Yankee fan myself. So salute to everybody. Make sure to share the stream as you guys come in. And the Blue Jays are already. And here is Raimel Tapia, former Colorado Rocky. All right, and here's the pitch by Balbuenos, and we are underway in spring training here on the Lewis Sports Network. And he starts it off with a strike with a 92-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside corner. Hit that like, guys. Make sure to share the stream here. Top of the first inning. Here's the windup and the pitch by Balbuenos, and it is going to be once again on the outside corner. Starts off with strike two, and looks like we have a good crowd on hand right here for this game here in spring training. All righty, here's the pitch by Balbuenos on the 0-2, and it's slapped by Tapia, hit over to left field. And Gallo is there to make the play for the first out of the inning, one away.
And by far, I know that's going to be
So Tapia makes the first out of the inning. Shout out to Alex Prime Sports. Here we go, man. Salute to you. Here is Bo Bichette, son of Danny Bichette, former Colorado Rocky. Guys, make sure to hit that like button as you guys come in. Here's the windup by Balbuenos. Here's the pitch. Make sure you guys can hear me. And that's going to be a strike right there on the inside corner, strike one. So Balbuenos looking sharp pretty early so far for the New York Yankees. As you guys can see the scoreboard, you got the out-of-town scores, top of the first. Here's the pitch by Balbuenos. Swing and a miss. And a ball down in with the slider, strike two at 87 miles an hour. Balbuenos looking very good so far this early. All righty, Balbuenos has thrown 5 pitches so far in this ball game, wearing number 68 for the pride of New York City, man. South Bronx here in spring training. Here's the pitch, and the ball is slapped over to the right side. Rizzo fields it, but Bichette beats the tag. He already beat it to the spot, and he is going to be safe. So Bo Bichette is going to get himself an infield single as Balbuenos does not get there on time. Shout out to Braves fan Art Championships in 21. Yo, what's going on? What's up? Nice meeting you. Good seeing you. All right, so Bo Bichette chops it over to the right side, and Balbuenos he ran a little way too late, and he was not able to cover the bag at first. Balbuenos he should have been hustling just in case. Was not paying attention, and that's what happened. Shout out to Daniel Berry in the building, man. What is going on, my friend? You are the GOAT, my friend. What's your thoughts on Pujols signing back with the Cardinals, man? He's going to finish his career where it started, signed a 1-year, $2.5 million deal for the Cardinals. I just felt that he was always meant to be a Cardinal. He looked right in that uniform. I felt when he left, obviously he was never the same player, but he should have been there. All right, here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. Snap throw to first, and Bo Bichette gets back. and he's excited for the Cards. I actually want to do a Cardinals game right before we get started this season, though. Here's Vlad Guerrero, or did I? No, I haven't done one yet. 311 last year, so Vlad had a great season last year. All right, here's the windup. Pitching from the stretch is Bob Buenos, but the ball is going to be elevated for a ball, and the count is now at 1. It's actually 1-0. 1 out here in the top of the first. Bob Bueno is 31 years old from Mexico. He's pitched 2 seasons with Atlanta and with the White Sox, 6 seasons in New York organization. He was a number 2 prospect in the 2012 system, and he was traded to Atlanta for Chris Sheave and David Carpenter in 2015. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be off the plate, and the count is now 2-0. Also, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to stay tuned. I am doing the Phoenix Suns against the Golden State Warriors here on the channel as a back-to-back. Hopefully, the game finishes early enough so I can take a little bit of break, get myself some energy so that I'll be able to do the game later on tonight. If not, I'll just skip it and do the next stream. That'll be tomorrow, which is going to be the season. Guerrero swings, fields it. Torres over to second to LeMahieu. Back to first for the inning-ending double play. 5-4-3 is the double play as Guerrero is out. So the Yankees give up 1 run. They give up no runs, 1 hit because of the double play. Nobody left on base. Headed to the bottom of the first inning. It is scoreless, and the New York Yankees are coming up to bat, as Michael Kay would say. Suns Warriors great matchup, says Daniel, and McCollum is returning to Portland today. Yeah. Oh, he is. Oh, so it's going to be the Pelicans against the Blazers tonight. Okay. I mean, he should get a standing ovation because he was not the one getting planning to get traded. So, they had to definitely did a lot for that team. No question. Also, I want to give a shout out to everybody that has been showing support to my short videos. I definitely appreciate it. Continue to just like and share those. And, we've been, the views have skyrocketed. And I definitely appreciate you guys for the love and support that you guys have given me through these short clips that I've done. So definitely appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, here is the starting lineup for your New York Yankees. We got Josh Donaldson, the third baseman, batting first. Aaron Judge, the right fielder, batting second. Anthony Rizzo, first baseman, batting third. Giancarlo Stanton, batting cleanup, is batting fourth. DJ LeMahieu, the second baseman, batting fifth. Joey Gallo, former Texas Ranger, is batting seventh. Aaron Hicks, the center fielder, batting 8th, and he's batting 7th. Gleyber Torres, the shortstop, is batting 8th, and Kyle Higashioka, which is now going to be the new catcher over Gary Sanchez, is going to be hitting 9th. Here's Nick Algier, 22 games, 17 starts, 5-5 record, 5.34 ERA, 89 in the third innings, 95 hits allowed, 52 walks, 80 strikeouts. Opponents hit 271 against him, and he's only made 1 appearance in the major leagues. He's a 12th round pick out of Iowa. This is his big league debut, and this is going to be his second start in spring training. So I don't know much about this. I don't know about this left-handed pitcher, but hopefully he can help the Blue Jays have an opportunity to get into the postseason, whether it's for the division title or for the wild card. Let's see. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a ball for ball 1. All right, Josh Donaldson had a down year, 26 homers, 72 RBIs, 247 average, OPS of 827. Here's the pitch, and Donaldson does get injury prone, and he is 36 years old, so that's kind of my concern in the trade. I was just glad we got rid of Gary Sanchez because Gary Sanchez was given absolutely no production at the catching position. So Daniel Berry says the Lakers are out of the playoffs. Well, technically not yet. Here's the pitch. And a swing hit deep to left field, going back, looking up. Is it a foul ball or is it go? And I think it was foul. Dang. I was hoping that was gone because he hit that ball so well. That would have been nice. But, But yeah, Daniel, like I was saying, like the Lakers are mathematically still have an opportunity because they are right now in 11th place. No. Right now they're in 10th, and I think if San Antonio wins their game tonight, they'll slip to 11th. But, they said they're out of the plane. Here's a 2-1, and it's going to be a strike, so the count is now 2-2. There's Kyle Higashioka talking with Aaron Boone, who I wish we did not re-sign to an extension. God, I cannot stand Cashman. Here's the pitch, and the ball is slapped over to the shortstop. Bo Bichette fields it, throws it over to first. Nice scoop by Vlad and Stretch for the first out of the inning as Donaldson is out on a ground out. Here is the Blue Jays defense. Uriel Jr. at left, Tapia at center, Hernandez at right, Espinal at third, Bichette at short, Biggio at second, Guerrero Jr. at first, Heineman doing the catching, and Allgaier doing the pitching. For the Blue Jays. Here is Aaron Judge, man, former part of the Mount Crushmore crew at one point when we had Didi and obviously Giancarlo, and then what's this guy's face? Gary Sanchez. I can't believe they put him in the Mount Crushmore crew, but anyway, here's the pitch to Judge, and that's going to be a ball, 1-0. LeBron and AD are out too. Yeah, no, they've been shut down for the rest of the season. All right, hit 287 last year. Here's the pitch by by Allgaier, and that's going to be once again a ball down low, left-handed pitcher, and the count is now 2-0. I miss Gregorius on the team. I hate that he's with the Phillies now. And the pitch, and the ball is fouled away by Aaron Judge, so the count is now 2-1. Didi provided great defense. The only thing I didn't like about Didi was that he was very pull happy for somebody who I thought had the ability to hit the ball to all fields in terms of being a pretty damn good hitter. He's kind of got a little pull happy when he joined us. Here's the pitch, especially because that short porch at right field, and it's a strike, and the count is now 2-2. And the pitch to Judge, and the ball is hit. Bichette fields it, playing back because of the shift. Long throw to first, and nice throw and nice catch by Guerrero Jr. for the second out of the inning as Judge grounds out to Bo Bichette. So Bo Bichette already with 2 assists through the first 2 hitters. Here is Anthony Rizzo batting third. 2021, obviously he was with the Cubs to start with. He got traded to the Yankees, and at one point we had won 10 straight games with Rizzo. But then after that we faltered. He had 240. He had 248 last year in between splits with the Cubs and the Yankees last year. The Yankees thought it was a good idea to bring him back, so they decided to bring him back. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike right down the middle, strike 1. Shout out to Isaiah Vieira. Appreciate you. He says, how was my day? My day's going good. Here's the pitch by Allgaier. Swing and a miss. And the count is quickly to 0-2. Valix Prime says, why did we get rid of Gregorius? Could have probably won one more World Series. No, here's the problem. I like Gregorius, but the problem is our starting pitching has always been the biggest problem, and we lack a lot of left. I will say that it hurts not having Gregorius because he's a left-handed bat, and we're too right-handed dominant. Like, we need lefty-righty combos. Here's the pitch, because it makes it harder for a pitcher to pitch to a team that can hit both ways. And even if you have a switch hitter, that'd be great. But the problem is that in order for us to win more series, we have to upgrade the pitching. We are an old team. I don't know why we keep signing like these veteran players. We have to start building with our farm system. Here's the pitch, and the ball is slapped, and it gets through Biggio into right field for a base hit as Rizzo gets on first for a 2-out single. So both teams each start with a hit to start the first inning as Rizzo gets on with a 2-out base hit. All right, here's the pitch by Allgaier. Throws it. Looks like it's a hanging slider, and Rizzo slaps it, was able to get through the shift and gets it away from Biggio and going into right field. And Biggio was playing more to his right. I'm actually glad that Vlad Guerrero was actually more committed to getting into shape, and he had a very good year last year. Here's the pitch, and that is Giancarlo Stanton, who I feel is one of the more overrated players. A lot of power, but can't stay healthy, strikes out a lot. Aaron Judge, to me, is a better overall hitter than him. Last year, 273, 35 homers, 97 RBIs, 870 OPS. It's amazing how these guys get on base because of the threat of their power, but it's still like you still strike out a lot. And the pitch, and the ball is going to be nice block by the catcher by Heineman, so that ball doesn't get past, so that Rizzo would be getting a chance to go to second. Interesting that Giancarlo decided to put a smile. Don't know what for, but he decided to put on a smile. Here's the pitch, and the ball is sliced, and it's going to be fouled away. Strike one. Wait, is it a fair ball? Oh, no, it's a fair ball. So he hits it, and Rizzo goes to third on the hit. I thought the ball was foul, but they called it fair. And Giancarlo gets himself a base hit, but he wasn't too sure if that ball was a single or a foul. I thought that ball was foul. Because look, yeah, because he was checking. Oh, and then he realizes that it was a fair ball. I think the umpire was not so sure at first, but then called it fair. Because you could tell even Vlad was confused. Oh yeah, that ball was fair. I'm surprised. Yeah, that ball stayed in fair territory, and then it went foul when it got to left field. So even though he misread that, but he misread that play. But guess what? He was able to get a hit. Oh, Gregorius was fun to watch, man, when he was with us. Like, if you look at those 2017 and 2018 and 2019 playoffs, it was great. It felt like the old Yankee Stadium. Here's DJ LeMahieu, who had a down year last year, 150 games. He had 268, 10 home runs, 57 RBIs. He also has a good on-base percentage, but I feel like he struck out a little bit more. Here's LeMahieu, swings, and that's going to be foul. That would have been a 3-run shot and would have been a hit with runners in scoring position, but he fouls it away. Strike one. All right, here's a 1-1 count. Runners on the corners here in the bottom of the first inning. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on an elevated fastball. Up and away. Strike two. Yeah, man, like I said, Gregorius, the dude was fun to watch, man, with those grand slams. Like, no doubt, for sure. All right, we got 2 outs. Runners on first and third. Yankees with an opportunity to strike first. Here's the 1-2. DJ LeMahieu hits it slowly, grounded to Bichette, fields it to second for the fielder's choice for the final out of the inning as they get Giancarlo Stanton out. But the Yankees get no runs, 2 hits, runners left on the corners with 2 men on base. Through 1, the Yankees and the Blue Jays scoreless as we head to the top of the second inning here on the Lewis Sports Network. Bo Bichette already with 3 assists in the first inning, all of them on groundouts, despite 2 hits by the Yankees. So we had a chance. So, right, we're 0 for 1 with runners in scoring position so far. And that's the thing I'm gonna be looking forward to, like it going into this season. Is going to be our ability to hit with runners in scoring position. All right, give me a second, folks. I just have to look up something right here on my phone. And let me see here. Let me check the scores. And then when I check the scores, here we go. We got Hernandez, we got Uriel Jr., and we got Matt Chapman for the Blue Jays coming up. 4, 5, 6. The newly acquired Matt Chapman for the Toronto Blue Jays. I think the Blue Jays are going to make noise in the AL East. I got the Yankees finishing 4th this year. I still don't think that they're that bad enough that Baltimore would finish over them. I would be shocked if that would be the case. If they finish over them, no, I wouldn't be able to deal with that. Karam says, man, Lewis, I feel bad. None of your favorite teams are good at this point. I mean, it is what it is, man. You got to deal with it. It's fine. Like I said, it's okay. Oh, we got a new center stage with Carlos Beltran. It's a shame that the World Series that he won has to be put with an asterisk because of that damn Astros team and the fact that he was a part of it, unfortunately. And the thing is, I like Carlos Beltran. Yeah, but Karam, like I said, man, it is what it is. You just take the good with the bad, and right now it's right now bad times. Can't win them all the time. You know, we've been spoiled with 27 world championships, you know. All right, here's Hernandez. Here's Manny Balbuenos getting ready to do the pitching. Here's the windup and the pitch, and that is going to be a strike with a breaking ball, strike one. All right, here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's his name. All right, here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike two with a sneaky fastball at 89 miles an hour, strike two. See, and that's the thing about having a very good pitch. You know, you can't be, even if you don't throw as hard, you know, you got to be able to be sneaky enough to sneak it by the hitter. I mean, because it could get some kind of late movement. Here's the 0-2, and the ball is off the plate, so the count is now 1-2. As Daniel Berry says, Karam 7-0 White Sox. Are they playing the Rangers today? Because I know the Rangers are Karam's team. Here's the 1-2, and the ball is low, and that's going to make the count even at 2-2. Shout out to Jared Williams in the building. What is good, my friend? What is going on, man? Just doing your doing the Blue Jays and our Yankees right now here in spring training. So remember, guys, the regular season starts next Thursday, April 7th. April 7th is when the regular season starts, okay? The Red Sox actually play the Yankees at 1 o'clock, okay, in Yankee Stadium. Here's the pitch. Oh, wow. Hernandez swung so damn hard, I thought he was going to fall down. And he fouls it off his foot. So the count is still even at 2-2. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like button, share the stream. Oh, yeah, so he fouled it off and it hit the shin guard and then his foot. The crazy part about saying this is why I say that it's so hard to swing a baseball, because you can never be prepared for that. He swung way too hard. I mean, the good thing is that he's okay. So that's the most important thing. Like I said, even though he plays for a rival, you never want to wish injuries on any players. You always hope that they're okay. I always like beating a team at full strength. Here's the pitch, and the ball is fouled away. Still 2-2. Yeah, see, look how aggressively he swung. He's not careful. He's going to pop out his ribs swinging like that. The man trying to hit one all the way to Saskatoon, Canada. Maybe Montreal, Quebec. All right, here's the 2-2 by Balbuenos, and the ball is low, and the count is now full at 3-2. So give a lot of credit to Hernandez has worked the count full after an 0-2 count in favor of Balbuenos. All right, here's the pitch, and the ball is swung away, fouled again off his foot. Man, this dude loves fouling pitches off his foot. Daniel Berry says the Nets almost blew it against the Pistons. True that. That's true. You know, a win is a win, but at the same time, they did almost blow it against Detroit. Definitely, for sure. All right, so we got a full count, top of the second inning. Balbuenos gets ready. Pitches from the windup. Here is the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Took something off that changeup, and Hernandez is out on strikes, one away. Wait, what's he confirming with the umpire? Like, dude, you swung and missed and didn't foul it off. Like, you swung and missed and you struck out. What is he? Yeah. Like, what? That's a strikeout, bro. Like, yeah, I mean, look at he's shaking his head, and then like, what are you confirming with the umpire? It was a 3-2 count. Like, oh my god. All right, man. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I'm pretty sure that isn't he brother of what's this guy? Uriel from the Astros. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. He's Yuli's brother, right? All right, here's a pitch by Balbuenos. Nice pitch on the inside corner. Strike two. Nice pitch on the inside corner. Good job with the location on that fastball. All right, Balbuenos gets ready. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3. Fastball on the inside corner. And Gurriel looking 2 away. Second strikeout for Balbuenos in the inning. Shout out to Dylan Westberg. What's going on, my friend? Appreciate you coming on through, guys. Make sure to share the stream. Yankees and Blue Jays right here, and some spring training baseball as we have Matt Chapman, the newly acquired Blue Jay from the Oakland A's. 151 games last year, 210, 27 homers, 72 RBIs for Chapman. And the pitch. Nice. Damn, that was a nice slider, but it was a little bit high, so it's ball 1. And the pitch, and the ball is low, so the count is now 2-0. Nothing much, man. How's everything with you? Are you almost ready for Dodgers baseball? Here's the 2-0. And the ball is swung, and it's going to be popped up on the right side at first base. Oh, wow. Look at the play by Kyle, the catcher. He was able to make the play for the final out of the inning. So no runs, no hits. 1, 2, 3 inning for the New York Yankees and Balbuenos, man. Headed to the bottom of the second inning. It is scoreless with the New York Yankees coming up to bat. All right. Nice play by the catcher, man. Higgy with the play. All right, checking the comment section, man. You guys are making it lit up in here, lit up in there. Oh, by the way, guys, so once again, I left links to donations. Again, you do not have to donate, but in case if anybody asks, donations are in the pinned comment here in the chat. So if you'd like to donate to the channel, you definitely can, but it's something that you are not obligated to do. In case if anybody does ask, anybody coming in. But again, salute to everybody in the chat. Definitely appreciate you. Jared says Higgy has 4 home runs in spring training and 15 at bats. That's pretty impressive. That means that we're. I'm hoping that we could get production from Cal this year at the catcher position. Obviously, and he's a good defensive catcher. Which is really much what he's mostly known for. But that's a positive sign that he's already got 4 home runs and 15 at bats, and hopefully he can do a good job calling the pitching staff this year for us. Yeah, Gary Sanchez was every Yankee fan's favorite nightmare player. He was our favorite nightmare. He was my favorite nightmare. Sometimes I felt like he just didn't even care. And I felt like, to me, the success he had first coming up from the minors got to his head when he was hitting all these home runs. And then he had that 33 home run season the following season in his first full year. Here's Joey Gallo on his Italian heritage. I mean, you could obviously tell he's Italian. For me, maybe not for some people, but like I could just see it in his face that he has Italian roots. Again, everybody's different. Here's Joey Gallo, by the way, right now by Al Geyer, who throws the ball, and that's going to be it's going to be a ball 1-0. Ha! Gary Sanchez, who? Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a ball, so it's now 2-0. He's some mythical figure. I've never heard of him. I've read myths about him in books, you know. I heard he used to strike out a lot. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike on the outside corner, strike 1. Gallo, 199 last year with Texas and New York, 38 home runs, 77 RBIs. Damn, I'm shocked he hit 38 home runs despite hitting 199. Chill. 808 OPS. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on a ball down, pretty much down in the zone. Yeah, I thought the Gio Urshela move with Sanchez didn't make any sense. I didn't like the fact that we lost Gio Urshela. I'm going to miss him. Here's the pitch. And the ball is upstairs for the count at now 2-2. No, I'm sorry. Full count, 3-2. I just don't like the fact that now we got Donaldson, and Donaldson is, he's 36 years old and he's injury prone now at this point in his career. He's not the MVP he once was. Strike 3 right down the middle. Gallo doesn't agree with the call, but he is out on strikes. 1 down. Well, Gallo chased on the first 2 pitches, but that pitch was up and right there in the middle of the plate. So it was middle up. Yeah, that was a high strike. He didn't agree with the call, but trust me, if they show a K zone, it would be a strike. Daniel Berry said Gallo's the new Gary Sanchez. I hope not, because then, you know what sucks? Because then it's going to be hard to trade him. Oh my goodness, one of the worst of them all. Aaron Hicks, first pitch, grounds it over the third as Espinal throws out to Guerrero Jr. for the second out. 1 pitch, 1 out. The ever inconsistent, injury-prone Aaron Hicks, who I really felt should not be on this team. But Cashman, $70 million for a guy who's not going to play a lot. Here is Gleyber Torres, another player who had a down year for the Yankees. All right, bottom of the second, 2 outs for the Yankees. Here's the pitch by Al Geyer, and that's going to be a ball, 1-0. This is the first Yankee game I've done all spring training, but that's because the time was available. I'm usually at work when the Yankees are playing these spring training games, but finally they did a game that's at least where I can be able to do it, because I have not been able to do a single Yankee spring training game all spring training long. Here's a pitch, and the ball is slapped, and once again fielded by Espinal, throws it over to first to Guerrero Jr. for the final out of the inning. So another ground out for the Yankees. No runs, no hits. 1-2-3 inning for Al Geyer. Headed to the top of the 3rd inning, we are scoreless, and the Toronto Blue Jays coming up to bat. And Jared says Aaron Hicks just came back from injury. I'll give him another chance. I'm not. I've seen enough of Aaron Hicks to show me that this guy should not have signed back. Trust me, you'll be frustrated with him once the guy gets injured or he goes on another inconsistent streak. You're going to see. Trust me. When he gets hot, you love him. When he struggles, you can't stand him. That's Aaron Hicks. He's never been a consistent player. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, headed to the top of the 3rd inning. See, this is better for me now because usually when I'm looking at my phone, I'm usually picking up my phone trying to look at the screen. But now that I have a kickstand, it makes it easier that I could just look at the comments without having to touch my phone. And the thing is, the kickstand is actually good because not only can I put the kickstand in landscape, but I can also put it in portrait because it has enough support on the bottom to be able to stand straight up. So that's the good thing about it. And I could just look without having to strain myself. Okay, here is the Yankees right now. Thursday, opening day, April 7th, ladies and gentlemen. So 9 to 11 a.m. is welcome to opening day on the Yes Network. 11 a.m. to 1 is going to be the Yankees pregame. So it's going to be a 2-hour pregame special. And then at 1 o'clock, it is the home opener, first game of the season for baseball. Boston against New York. So we are playing the Red Sox to start the season. And after the final out, it's going to be the Yankee postgame show on the Yes Network. Ooh, they got the Yankees team store right there in Florida. That is not nice. All right, Balbueno's up for the 3rd inning. Here is Kevon Biggio, son of Craig Biggio, 224, 7 home runs, 27 RBIs, 678 OPS. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike, high strike. So the count is now 0-1. All right, here's the 0-1. And the ball is slapped, and it's going to be foul. Strike two. Daniel Berry says Suzuki hit a home run with the Cubs rookie of the year. Heard he's the next Trout. I need to find out more about him then. Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer. Swing and a miss as Biggio is out on strikes batting left-handed. So for the first out of the inning, one away. Let's look at the out-of-town scores right here on the channel. As you can see, Arizona up 9-2 on the Colorado Rockies, top of the ninth with 2 outs. We have Milwaukee trailing San Diego 4-2 in the top of the ninth with 2 outs. The Mets are down 3-0 to the Houston Astros in the middle of the 4th inning. Our game is in the top of the 3rd. Baltimore defeats Tampa Bay 7-6. Boston defeats Atlanta 10-7. Minnesota defeats Pittsburgh 9-4. And I don't know who won between Detroit and Philly, but I'm going to have to check that final score. All right, here's the pitch, and that is going to be a ball by Bob Buenos, 1-0. Lewis, who hits the first home run for the Yankees next week on opening day? Hold on, Santiago Espinal. Give me 1 second. 311, 2 home runs, 17 ribbies last year. And the pitch, that's going to be a ball. Okay, my guess is going to have to be, I'm going to go with probably Aaron Judge. He probably might be the most likely. Okay, the Tigers won 7-1. Thank you for the final score, Jared. Appreciate that. Because I can't put the whole final score with OBS. I would have to make it so small. Here's the pitch, and the ball is swung. It's going to be chopped, and it's going to be fielded by Donaldson. Throws it over to first on the run, and it's going to be an error as Rizzo can't catch the ball, and so Espinal will get on first with an error. So that'll be an error on Rizzo. I'm wondering if it's going to go on Rizzo or is it going to go on Donaldson. Hey, can't go wrong with either one, honestly. Both of them power hitters, so I'm going to go with Judge. You're going with Stanton. I like it. That should have been caught by Rizzo. I'm sorry. That ball was not that bad thrown for him not to catch that. And instead, we got a runner on first. Like I said, I'm fine with either one. My surprise guy to probably hit the first home run is Gleyber Torres. Wait, why don't you like Espinal? All right, here is the next hitter and the pitch. And on the first pitch, the ball is swung over LeMahieu's head into right field for a base hit. And we got 2 runners on with 1 out here in the top of the 3rd. So we got an error and we got a single over to right field. And so Bob Bueno's now in a little bit of trouble. So he's got 2 men on with 1 out. The double play is still in order unless the Blue Jays decide to go for a steal. And we're back to the top of the lineup. Here is Raimel Tapia. He flied out in the 1st inning. Espinal at second. Wait a minute, who's the hitter on first base? I didn't even get a chance to see his name. I think it's the cat. Oh, no, that's Heineman. Sorry. All right. Here's the pitch, and the ball is quickly swung. All right. Fielded. Over the second to LeMahieu. Off the first. He doesn't get the double. They don't get the double play. Damn it. The Yankees don't get the double play to come out of the inning. Dang. I thought they guys for sure got out of the inning on that double play, but they did not. The ball was chopped and it was grounded. Was that Donaldson who? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was Donaldson. Damn, Donaldson ran all the way from 3rd to 1st, and he was playing in. He was playing on the, yeah. He was actually playing in. All right, so that play is 6-4. That would have been a 6-4-3 double play. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Snapped over to first by Bob Buenos, but Tapia gets back. Excuse me. Daniel Berry says the Warriors are trash without Curry. Yeah, they need Curry back for sure. They need Curry back. All right. Here's the pitch, and the ball is chopped over to the right side. LeMahieu fields it, throws it over the first for the final out of the inning. So the Blue Jays, with an opportunity, with runners on the corners, they get no runs on one hit, one error by the Yankees. Headed to the bottom of the third inning, it is scoreless, and the Yankees coming up to bat. But yeah, for sure, yeah. I mean, without Curry, they definitely need him. I mean, it's evident that they get him for sure. Yeah, but something tells me Curry's not coming back until the postseason. So from now on, from that point, I just think the Warriors are going to struggle. I really think so. The thing is also, I think that I don't think Gary Payton II is also back yet, and I haven't seen Otto Porter since he got injured. I know Draymond came back, but it's going to take him time. And Andrew Wiggins has been playing like trash. Klay Thompson hasn't been great. He's been up and down, obviously, but I blame Steve Kerr for not bringing him slowly. Instead, he decided to freaking, decide to play him like so soon. Who do you got in the Final Four on Saturday? It's going to be Kansas against Duke, and I think Duke wins it all to send Coach K for the proper send-off. I'm actually going to do that game, North Carolina against Duke on Saturday. So, make sure y'all pull up for that. I'm going to do the national championship game because I got the March Madness app. Actually, no, I don't even need the March Madness app. I could just play the game on the stream that I have now, this new stream. I don't need the March Madness app. Well, Wiggins was playing real well, but he's been terrible since the All-Star break. Wiggins has been flat out awful since the All-Star break. And they missed Wiseman, but he's out for the year. All right, here's the pitch by Al Geyer, down low for ball one. I think this is Gleyber Torres at the plate. Yes, it is. No, I'm sorry. That's Kyle Higashioka. Higgy, 181 average, 67 games last year, 10 home runs, 29 RBIs, OPS of 635. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. Daniel says, I could care less about college basketball. I mean, yeah, I feel you. I get it. I just want to do that Duke, North Carolina just for the rivalry, just to see what it felt like in a Final Four game. That's all it is. I don't do college basketball games much. Here's a pitch. I've only done 2, strike 1, because I never really do college basketball games. But tournament time is always exciting, though. Jared said, who asked you? Shout out to Ryan in the building. What is good, my man? What is good, man? Doing Sons and Warriors later on tonight. So, all right, here's the pitch, and the ball is slapped right back to Geyer. It falls down, but he's able to bat it. Oh, he overthrows it, and he's safe. What kind of throw was that? That was a horrible throw by Al Geyer. There was no point to lob it up like that. Like, what? He bats it down, okay, and then he overlobs it. Like, Guerrero ain't Mr. Reed, Mr. Fantastic Four out here to be able to, like, stretch his body to be able to get that ball. Like, this ain't Space Jam. Like, what the? Took him off the base. Shout out to Chris Wedge in the building. Appreciate you. How impressive was PG-13? Oh, no, he was great. He was great. And now it's going to – now – all right, here's the pitch to Gleyber, and that's going to be fouled off, strike 1. The Clippers are going to be – they're going to be a tough out. I'm sorry, Donaldson. He grounded out in the first. He's hitting 250 in the spring. Shout out to Chris Wedge as well, though. How impressive was he? Yeah, no, Paul George was very impressive considering how much time he missed. What's your opinion of AD possibly being traded? They need to get value for him if they're going to trade him. Here's the pitch. And this is why we're going to cover all of this tomorrow when I do the ESPN 30 for 30 films, the lost season, the 2021-2022 Los Angeles Lakers. I can't wait to do that. I cannot wait to do that. Yeah, Luke Kennard is nice. Yeah, Plays within the team system. Very good three-point shooter. And here's the pitch, fouled off by Glaber, so strike two. Count is now 1-2. Where my Blue Jays and Yankee fans at up in the building, man? Salute to everybody, man. Hit the like. Hit that like. This Blue Jay team is going to be dangerous this year. Very dangerous. Bottom of the third inning right here. We are scoreless. Runner on first with nobody out. Gleyber Torres at the plate. Hopefully for the Blue Jays, that little error that the pitcher made doesn't come back to bite them. Here's the 1-2, and the ball is off the plate, and the count is now 2-2. Yeah, the Clippers are the comeback kids. Like, they stay coming back. But I feel like the comebacks were kind of starting to tire them out. But now that Paul George is back, he's going to take some of the pressure off the Clippers now, so that's good. Ryan says, is there such thing as a super team, stacked team in the major leagues? Absolutely. There's been a ton of all-star lineups in the history of baseball. You look at the Cincinnati Reds, the Big Red Machine. You look at our Yankees. We've had some stacked lineups. We've had the Philadelphia Phillies of the late 70s. There's been some real stacked teams. All right, here's the pitch, and it swung, and it's going to be hit into left center field for a base hit, and it goes all the way to the wall. Come on, runner scores. Here he comes. Josh Donaldson is going to score all the way from first. It is an RBI double, and the Yankees take a 1-0 lead. Donaldson gets himself an RBI double. So Higgy scores from first, and it is a 1-0 New York Yankees lead. Chris West says, I know nothing about baseball, but how was San Francisco able to steal the Giants name from New York? Oh, because they started in New York. They were the New York Giants, and then they moved to San Francisco to become the San Francisco Giants. That's how it was. They're originally from New York. They have a couple of World Series championships won as the New York Giants, and that's how it worked. That's right. Josh Donaldson, former Blue Jay. Here's Aaron Judge. Runner on first, runner on second. All right, Judge 0 for 1, grounded out in the first, having a good spring, solid spring, 316 average. Here's the pitch, and the ball is swung and fouled away, strike one. So, yeah, Chris Wedge, to answer your question, that's how they got it done. Excuse me. Here is the 1-1 coming up. Al Geiger looking at second, keeps looking at second over to Donaldson. Here's the pitch, and the ball is fouled away by Aaron Judge, strike two. Again, Yankees lead 1-0 with no outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Yankees play their spring training games in Florida, so that's where they are. Love the view by the Yankee store over in right field, though. It looked really nice. Makes me want to get some Yankee gear again. I do have my Yankee sweater. I do want to get a Yankee jersey. I do have Derek, but I want to get somebody else. Here's the pitch, and the ball is swung by Judge, and it's going to be laced in the right field. Oh, and the right fielder bobbles it. Hernandez bobbles it as Donaldson goes to third, and Judge is going to stay at first, and that's going to be an error, I believe, on the right fielder by Hernandez. Hernandez poorly fielded that ball. And instead, we got runners on the corner, so nobody out here in the third. And Judge didn't even hit that ball well. He just fought that off. He inside out that swing. Yeah, you could tell that he didn't really get the extension he wanted. And I thought it was going to be a line out. Yeah, no, he should have caught that ball. Oh, yes, a lot of pitchers have hit home runs before, Ryan. In the history of the game, a lot of them have. You just got to look back in baseball history. Like I said, I recommend you guys watch Baseball Seasons on YouTube by a channel called Cacable7. And look at them. There's been a lot of pitchers like in the World Series and even in the regular season and in the playoffs that have hit home runs. All right, here's Rizzo. And he hits it first pitch, and it's a line out. Biggio makes the play for the first out of the inning to keep the double play in order. If that goes over his head, it's a 2-0 baseball game. Chris West said, do you remember when CM Punk said to John Cena that Cena had become the New York Yankees and Cena went mad? I remember, yeah, because the reason he said that was because you are what you hate. And it's because of the fact of how Cena has all this power and winning all these championships. It's true. It's you are what you hate. You are the New York Yankees. I remember that was so funny, though. Cena decked him with a right hand. Cena decked him with a right hand. And then Punk was like, oh, this is the way it's going to be when he was talking about you and Vince. All right, so Allgaier is actually out of the game. So they're going to take him out with runners on the corners and 1 out. So the Blue Jays are actually going to change pitchers as we take a commercial break. The Yankees lead 1-0 with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Yeah, so yeah, to answer your question, yeah, pitcher has hit a home run before. All right, man. This has been a really nice little game so far. So I gotta admit. By the way, what did some of y'all think about that little tantrum that Russ threw to the reporter when the Lakers got blown out by the Mavericks? They were down by as many as 37 points last night, you know, without LeBron. But they're looking like they're trying to shut LeBron and AD down for the season. Can't believe Cody Rhodes went back to the WWE. I thought he wanted to do his own thing. No, part of the problem is that he felt like he wasn't getting really featured enough, according to him, with Tony Khan. So because of that, Cody Rhodes decided to go to the WWE. So we're just waiting for a second right before, so we get back into that bottom of the 3rd inning. And these commercials are taking quite a bit, man. What's going on? All right, we're back, man. Brought to you by MLB TV. Blocked out and other restrictions are going to apply. Obviously, if you are subscribed to MLB TV for the baseball games that are coming up this season, the good thing about me is that I already got my games, so I'm already going to be set. Here's the pitch to Giancarlo Stanton, and that's going to be a strike. So we got a new pitcher for the Blue Jays. Let's see who this guy is. Giancarlo singled in the 1st inning. Chris West said, how pumped are you for WrestleMania this weekend? If the Tribal Chief loses the title, I will stop watching. No, they need to keep the title on the Tribal Chief. He's been the best thing going for the WWE. It just makes no sense. So we got an 0-2 count to Giancarlo Stanton. Oh, wait, I need to see if I can even watch WrestleMania on this stream. I didn't even check. So they got UFC, NCAA basketball, UFC boxing, Formula One racing. I didn't even check. That's interesting. I didn't even check, man. All right, so we got a 1-2 count to Giancarlo. I'm sorry, 2-2 count to Giancarlo Stanton. Yo, why does AD look like a 70s disco artist? The hell? Why does AD look like that? Here's the pitch, and Giancarlo is going to pop it up in the infield. Infield fly rule in effect, and Bo Bichette makes the play for the second out of the inning, 2 away. That's a golden opportunity for the Yankees to miss right there. The funny thing is that reporter has been covering the Lakers for 25 years, working for the LA Times. And Russ wanted to choke that reporter. The funny thing is, he actually dapped him up. They shook hands and they were cool after that. But I also heard that Russell Westbrook, check this out. Russell Westbrook, he got furious at his Laker teammates, and Ken Bazemore was chewing gum and listening to the music. I was cracking up when I saw that. I was like, no way. Here's the pitch to LeMahieu, and LeMahieu swings, foul ball, strike one. He's not going to lose the title anytime soon. He's making lots of money. Bro, he's the longest reigning Universal Champion in WWE history. And the fact that he's been pulling the money, he kept the WWE afloat. He kept it afloat. All it took was that character change, and there it was. All right, LeMahieu quickly on an 0-2 count. And the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, and the count is now 1-2. The thing is that the way that they did his baby face was actually very, very, very awful. They tried to make him into John Cena. That was a mistake by the WWE. And then when you listen to him talk, he sounded so robotic. His promos felt forced. It didn't feel natural, and that's why fans didn't like him. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. And DJ LeMahieu is out on strikes, and the Yankees can't capitalize on an opportunity to drive in more. But the Yankees do get one run on a couple of hits. There's my man Paul O'Neill, Paul the Warrior O'Neill, man. One of my favorite Yankees of all time. Loved Paul O'Neill when he played for the Yankees, man. The man had heart, played hurt. And I have nothing but love and respect for Paul O'Neill. Ryan says it's sad that wrestlers like him takes time to realize for change. This is all that's all writing's fault, and that's all Vince's fault. They really should have did this earlier. That's on them. To be quite honest with you, they had an opportunity to do this way before. They waited too late. All right, so we are on commercial break. All right, so we are headed to the top of the fourth right now. It is Yankees 1 and Blue Jays nothing. All right, so top of the fourth, it is 1-0. All right, top of the third, we have a new pitcher for the Yankees. Here's the pitch, and the ball is going to be upstairs for ball one. Who is this new pitcher for the Yankees that I see? Vlad Guerrero Jr. grounded into the double play, hitting .353 in the spring, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Looks to be in very, very good shape, getting ready for the season. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be down for a ball, so the count is now 2-0. All right, here's the pitch, and the ball is going to be fouled away and skied foul, strike one. And why do they let go future talents like flies is beyond me and frustrating. Yeah, I know. You know the old saying, it is what it is. All right, here's the 2-1. And the ball is smacked away, and it's going to be fouled for strike two. All right, here's the pitch, and the ball is smacked away. Foul. All right, here's the 2-2 to Guerrero, and that's going to be upstairs just a little bit, and the count is going to go full to 3-2. Here's the 3-2, and it's going to be popped up. Shallow right. Here's Aaron Judge, and he's there to make the play for the second out of the inning. All right, here's the projected bullpen for the Yankees. We got Aroldis Chapman, Jonathan Loyasiga. He was great for us last year. Chad Green, he was okay. He was solid. Clay Holmes. We got Joely Rodriguez, who I didn't see a lot. Wandy Peralta. Yeah, I saw him a little bit last year. Utilage was actually good for us last year. And then Michael King, he did okay. I think if we can manage our bullpen, I think it still could be pretty good. Chapman, to me, was awful. He is somebody that I always get concerned about when it comes to the postseason. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be swung and a miss. Is this Hernandez? Yeah, that's Hernandez. Strike one. Teoscar Hernandez, he struck out in the second inning. He's not having a very good spring so far. Here's the 0-1, and the ball is hit. Oh, and it skips LeMahieu off his glove into right field for a base hit. That's, I think, going to be a hit for the Blue Jays. Here is Gurriel Jr. Struck out in the second, 462 in the spring. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be a strike. All right, here's the 0-1. And the ball is hit, chopped up, fielded. They throw to second. No, not in time. So Hernandez is going to be safe, and now we got runners on first and second. So that's going to be a hit. As Gleyber Torres is on that high chop, was not able to throw the ball in time to LeMahieu. Yeah, see, that took it, and he threw it as fast as he could, but it was too late. Oh, that's a bang, but I think he just got there on time, though. Kind of tough to say. Would you have taken Cena seriously if he became a heel? I think today, yes. Before then, no. Actually, no, he was good when he was Thugonomics heel. He was actually pretty good. He was entertaining. Runners on first and second. And the pitch, and it's going to be low, and it's 1-0. Back in 2002 on the King of the Ring, Triple H ran into the NWO. I heard that around that time Triple H would have joined before Nash tore his quad. I heard about that. Scott Hall got fired because of his drug problems. It was pretty bad, and Nash tore his quad. Here's the pitch on the 1-0, and it's going to be a strike, 1-1. All right, so we got a 1-1 count. Runners on first and second. The pitcher had to step off for a timeout because of the runner on second, which is Hernandez. Here's the 1-1. And the ball is smacked away foul. Strike 2. Wouldn't this be great if it can already get to the 5th inning? That'd be awesome. All right, so we got a 1-2 count. And once again, runner comes off right there on second. Here's the pitch. Ryan says, I knew that back in the day, Vince didn't want factions. That's why we publicly didn't see them click together more often. We saw 2 of them here and there. Well, they had the Bone Skull Crew, BSK. That was with Taker, Henry Godwin, Rikishi, Yokozuna, Savio Vega. That was their crew. Once again, there is a picture of Aaron Boone. Oh man, why is my back killing me on the top of my shoulders? If I'm not able to feel better, I'm gonna have to stretch those shoulders. All right, the pitcher looks. Here's the 2-2. And the ball is going to be hit, and it's going to be skied up in shallow right. Judge giving it a run. Oh, it's going to dunk it for a base hit. And the runners are going to have to hold up as the bases are now going to be loaded. All right, here's the bases loaded and the pitch to Kevon Biggio, and that's going to be ball one. So the Blue Jays getting ready to make a threat now. Here's the 1-0. And the ball is going to be hit. And is it going to be – it's going to be playable in left field. There's Gallo, makes the play, and the runner's going to field, but there's going to be no throw. And so he scores, and now the game is going to be tied at 1. So Yankees and Blue Jays are tied at 1 here in the top of the fourth. Oh, no, those guys – yeah, no, those guys – Ryan, you're way off, man. Both Jerry Lawler and JR are already in the Hall of Fame. They've been in the Hall of Fame for 15 years now. They went into the Hall of Fame in 2007. You gotta, yeah, yo, it's been so many years, man. You're way behind, bro. Here's Santiago Espinal. Those guys went into the Hall of Fame in 2007. It's been already 15 years. Oh, shout out to the Steiner brothers, one of my favorite tag teams. Here's the pitch, and that is going to be – Scott Steiner was so athletic, and his moves look so cool and natural, and the man can actually wrestle before he freaking put muscles on muscles and really roided himself up. He actually had a nice physique. I don't know why he ruined it by going all crazy roid. The Hardy Boys are not in the Hall of Fame yet. Here's the 1-0. And right now they're both in AEW, so that's going to take a minute. But I'm glad the Steiner brothers are going in, though. Scott Steiner is one of my all-time favorites, especially when you had crazy Scott Steiner on the mic. The stuff that this dude would say, he couldn't say this stuff today in 2022. The stuff that would come out of his mouth in his promos, oh, my God. I don't care what anybody says. I love them. Love them. Here's a 2-0. Upstairs, and it's going to be a ball, so the count is now 3-0. Man, I'm so lucky to have found this. All right, guys, man, we got a 3-0 count. Here's the pitch, and the ball is going to be swung foul away, strike one. Yankees want to keep it at 1-1 here. I guess the pitcher's name is Sears. I don't know what his first name is, but I'm just looking at now the little thing in the corner. In the left-hand corner where you can see the scoreboard. All right, here's the pitch, and the ball is hit, and it's going to be hit to deep left center field, going back, looking up. That ball is gone. A 3-run home run by Espinal, and the Blue Jays take a 4-1 lead on a 3-run shot by Santiago Espinal. Wow. Dang. 4 runs here in the fourth. And the Blue Jays are whooping the Yankees right now, 4-1 here in the top of the fourth. As Sears gives up a 3-run shot. Oh, he threw him a straight-up fastball down the middle. And that ball just carried out. And there's nothing he can really say. That ball just carried out, man. Espinal. Ryan says, one of the tag teams that's underrated I really love was in WCW, Mysterio and Kidman. Okay. The chemistry those two had was great. Wedge says, Scott Steiner, like Kofi Kingston, is suffering from the same condition that makes their chest size shrink. Yeah. I mean, at this point, Kofi doesn't even have a chest. Tyler Heineman is at the plate. Number 9 hitter for the Blue Jays. Here Sears sets up, pitches, and the ball is going to be hit foul. Strike one. Okay, guys, I just saw a crazy score right now on my phone, but that's because I also had already put it on the stream. But the St. Louis Cardinals defeat the Washington Wizards by a score of, get this, 29-8. And the pitch, and the ball is hit, and it's going to be laced into left field for another base hit for the Blue Jays, as Heineman gets himself with a 2-out single. Blue Jays doing their damage with 2 outs. That sucks. Bro, what? Washington Wizards? No, I meant the Washington Nationals. Nationals. If I said Wizards, my apologies. They beat the Nationals, I meant to say, by the score, as Sears is going to be taken out of the game. New pitcher in for the Yankees. As we take a commercial break here in the bottom of the top of the 4th. Yeah, I meant to say the Washington Nationals. Yeah, the Cardinals beat them 29-8 in spring training. How long must have that game been? How long? Alrighty, what just happened? Oh, I mean, pretty simple. The pitcher that was in the game, by the name of Sears, the left-handed pitcher, gave up a couple of base hits, and then Espinal hit a 3-run home run. And just like that, the Blue Jays took a 4-1 lead. They scored 4 runs here in the top of the 4th. That's what happened. Ryan says, I looked at Lex Luger. Man, he's way different than he was when he was younger. I guess steroids do that to people. No, it wasn't just only that. He suffered a spinal injury. That's why Lex Luger is the way he is. He suffered a spinal injury. That's what caused it. Here is Ron Marinaccio. 40 games in double and triple A, 2-1 record, 2.17 ERA, 66 in the 3rd innings, 35 hits, 27 walks, 105 strikeouts, and opponents hit 153 against him as Tapia swings and misses for strike 1. I really wish The Undertaker would have still had his undefeated streak when he retired. Yeah, it was one of those things that I wish that would have been sacred, but I felt like Shane McMahon was right. His legacy, obviously his legacy was set, but it also died when his streak ended too. Like his mystique, it was over. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and took something off that changeup. Nice movement on that changeup. Strike 2. I mean, the fact that this guy is crazy blonde is just crazy. Here's the pitch, and the ball is going to be low, and it's going to be 1-2. I think Toronto's 5-5 right now in spring training. The Yankees are 5-6. Here's the pitch. I mean, at that point, I felt like the Undertaker was going for longevity records, like pretty much after that, but it hurt. All right, Morocco is he's from New Jersey, 26 years old, 19th round pick in the 2017 MLB draft. 39% strikeout percentage last season, third in AA or AAA in 60 innings pitched minimum. Here's a pitch, and that's going to be off the plate. Count is 3-2. Maybe in the future, Ryan says, in like NBA 75, you could do wrestlers 75, maybe not that high, but something like that. Jared says it's going to be a frustrating season. Oh, you know it. We're going to be, like I said, I picked the Yankees to be in fourth. The Blue Jays, the Rays, and the Red Sox are all better than us. Here's the pitch. Strike three, and Tapia is down looking with a very nice slider going down the middle. But the Blue Jays get 4 runs on 3 hits. The big blow, 3-run home run by Espinal as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning here in spring training on the Lewis Sports Network. It is the Toronto Blue Jays 4 and the New York Yankees 1 as the New York Yankees come over to bat. What would really be embarrassing is that if the Orioles finish higher than us and we finish dead last in the division, that would be freaking embarrassing. I'm already expecting 4th place for the Yankees, so I'm going to cheer for my team no matter what. But my point is that I don't expect the Yankees. Expectations are going to be low for them. So, like I said, I'm expecting a 4th place finish this year. Like I said, those 3 teams that I just mentioned, the Blue Jays look like they're going to have a breakout 2022 season. The Rays are better than us, obviously, with their starting pitching. And they got some good hitters in their lineup, including Randy Arozarena. And then the Red Sox, they just got Trevor Story on their team. They still got Bobby Dahlbeck. They got Alex Verdugo. They got Xander Bogaerts. They got Rafael Devers, JD Martinez. Will the Yankees miss the postseason? Oh, it's possible. It's definitely possible that I think they might miss the playoffs. I think the Yankees, to me, realistically, you're looking at, I want to say for a good season for us, I'm looking at 83 wins. But I feel like they might end a couple of games under 500 this year. Maybe their record might be a possible 70, 77, and 85 finish. I'm going to go with 83 and 79 for the Yankees this year. That's probably the highest ceiling for me. I don't see nothing more than that. I'll be shocked if they win more than that. Kike Hernandez, that's right. Oh, because he hits well against us? All right, here's the pitch, and that is going to be a strike. To Joey Gallo. Here's the pitch, and the ball is going to be off the plate, so the count is now 1-1. That too in his smirk. Oh. I mean, oh well, man, it is what it is, you know. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be fouled off. So the count is now going to be 1-2. I'm only probably going to do some of this game. The reason being is because I want to have enough rest so that when I do the Suns and Warriors, I'll be able to have the energy. I'm not going to do all this game. If I wasn't doing Suns and Warriors, I would have done this game to the full 9 innings. Here's the 1-2, and that's going to be off the plate, so the count is at 2-2. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning here in Florida, Yankee spring training baseball playing the Toronto Blue Jays. They are now trailing by the score of 4-1 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. And the pitch, and the ball is swung, and it's going to be skied over to left center field. The left fielder is there to make the play for the first out of the inning, one away. As Gallo flies out to left, and here is the ever so inconsistent Aaron Hicks. Ground out to second, 263 average in the spring so far, so, kind of typical for him. So I'm not going to be surprised by that at all. All right, excuse me. Here's Hicks at the plate and the pitch, and that's going to be a strike with the breaking ball, strike one. All right, here's the 0-1, and that's going to be upstairs, so ball one. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 hours of this game, and then once I hit the 2-hour mark, I'm going to take a break and then get ready for that Warriors game. All right, and the ball is going to be elevated upstairs, so the count is now 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ooh, strike. Right there, breaking ball right down the middle for strike two. All right, man. The ever inconsistent Aaron Hicks, as I always keep calling him. All right, man. Here's the 2-2. You already know what it is. And the ball is slapped, and it's going to be fouled over to the first base side. So it's a foul ball. All right, here's the 2-2, and it's going to be fouled away, so it's still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Strike three, and Aaron Hicks is down looking on the outside corner as he strikes out for the second out of the inning, 2 away. Let's see what this pitch was. Threw a fastball, and it looks like it caught the tail end of the outside corner. All right, so Thornton gets the out for the second out, 2 away, and here is Gleyber Torres. Right now, hitting 400 in spring training, 2 home runs, and 4 RBIs. And the pitch, and that's going to be a strike one. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be strike 2 on the breaking ball. All right, here's the 0-2, and that is going to be a ball. So Gleyber Torres is in a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Bottom of the fourth inning right now. Yankees trail 4-1 after being up 1-0. Ryan says, my fave WWE women's wrestler of all time was Mae Young. She was so tough as nails, especially all those bumps that she took. That's what's up. Here's the pitch. And the fastball is going to be a little bit off the plate, so the count is even at 2-2. I have a lot of respect for Mae Young. She's tough as nails. I know she obviously passed away a few years ago. Rest in peace to Mae. Didn't realize Mae had that much charisma and funny. All right, pitch is going to be a ball, so that's going to be full at 3-2. But at the same time, she's not my favorite women's wrestler. My favorite women's wrestler actually is it's actually Trish Stratus. And the reason I say Trish is because she went from a beautiful diva posing for magazines and just looking like one of those prototypical beautiful divas that you can't keep your eyes off of, and then she proved to be not only beautiful and confident, but she was tough. She was tough, and she could go out there and get dirty, man. And she really improved her skills, very, very, very in a very short amount of time. Trish became great in the ring, and she was amazing. And Trish will always be my favorite WWE diva superstar. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Gleyber Torres is down on strikes to end the inning. So no runs, no hits. 1-2-3 inning for Thornton and the Blue Jays. Headed to the top of the fifth inning through 4. It is Toronto 4 and the New York Yankees 1 as the Blue Jays are coming up to bat. Wait a minute, what is going on here? So now Kareem weighed his opinion on it, and now he says that Will Smith that he advocated violence and diminished women.
Yeah, he would be my special guest.
All right, headed to the top of the fifth. Yankees trailing 4-1. Let me just check the settings real fast, ladies and gentlemen. I just got to make sure that these AirPods are not... Okay, no, they're not connected. Good. Because I actually was going to just play that real quick. Smash the like, hit that subscribe. About to head to the top of the fifth in just a second. All right, man. So they're having an interview with Aaron Hicks right now. All right, here's the pitch by Sears. It's going to be a ball. No, actually, no, I'm sorry. Going to be a strike.
Yeah, that says a team who transformed. Check this out, like as I'm reading it. Pixar's turning red trailers may lead a team who transforms into a wow.
All right, so we got a quick 0-2 count.
Somebody gonna have to explain to China the fuck they do.
All right, here's the 0-2 by Sears.
Oh wait, look.
Boba at the plate. Here's the pitch, and that's going to be a ball, so it's going to be 1-2.
Turning red.
Ryan says Trish was a great Canadian wrestler. Damn, Will Smith is going out bad. He did it to himself. Lewis, what storyline can you remember that was absolutely terrible? When Kane had the rival, the storyline with Triple H, and they did the Katie Vick storyline back in 2002. That was terrible. It had no play. It had no place. I really didn't understand why they did that storyline. It was pointless. One of the worst storylines I've ever seen. Here's the pitch, and the ball is going to be fouled away, so it is still 2-2.
Did you hear this? It says this is turning red. Inappropriate. It's turning red movie about periods. The movie normalizes periods, and that kind of openness can make girls feel so much more confident and accepted while growing through adolescence.
Here's the pitch, and that is going to be a ball, so the count is now full to 3-2.
Clinical psychologist who treats children and teens at the Icahn School of Medicine in Mount Sinai in New York. Why does it make exactly? By harnessing her emotions, was able to transform into a massive candidate and protect her village and her family.
All right, here is the 3-2, and the ball is going to be hit, and it's going to be going to right field, but Aaron Judge is there to field it for the first out of the inning, one away.
It shows her even drawing in a notebook about some boy. I saw that shit. I'm not crazy. I need to find this shit. See that? See, boom. Damn. Yeah, because I saw the version. Yeah, exactly.
Here's the pitch.
So
Off.
Accepting her period. Wow. Like kids are supposed to be seeing this shit.
So we got a 1-0 count to Guerrero Jr. Here's a 1-0, and the ball is going to be off the plate by Sears, so the count is now 2-0. Funny story I heard from Triple H was that when they shot the scene of Triple H with the mannequin, the guy working at the funeral probably looked in and said, "Keep it down." Triple H said, "Okay." Yeah, no, that was just awful. That was odd. That was just so weird. Never again. Here's the pitch to Guerrero Jr., and it's going to be fouled off, so the count is now 2-1. All right, so we got a 2-1 count with one out here in the top of the fifth. Here's the pitch by Sears, and it's going to be upstairs, so the count is now 3-1. Shout out to Jay in the building. I think that's the name. I think that's the name of the condition. I believe that is the name of the condition. All right, and the ball is going to be hit all the way into left field, hitting all the way to the wall, as Guerrero is going to get himself a one-out double for the Toronto Blue Jays. The Murray storyline of who's Dominique's father was. You mean the Mysterio one? You're talking about the one with Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, right? That was the "I'm Your Papi" segment. Yeah, I remember. That was actually one of the more underrated storylines. It was a little cringy just for the fact that it was kind of like family involved. But in terms of the wrestling ability and the quality of the wrestling, Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero, anytime they got together, man, they had unbelievable chemistry together, and the matches were just great. Yes, Kofi Kingston, Scott Steiner, those are the two that come to mind because they're the ones who suffer from it the most. All right, we got a check swing, and it's fielded by Anthony Rizzo, and he steps on the bag at first to get Hernandez out for the second out of the inning as Guerrero moves over to third. So like I said, ladies and gentlemen, once I reach the 2-hour mark, I am going to stop calling the game, and I'm going to get ready for the Golden State Warriors game. I'm going to eat something, and then obviously going to get ready for the game. Right now, it's only 8:18, so yeah, I said I was going to do a little bit of this game. The regular season is about to be coming up as it is anyway. I got to see the rest of the schedule. Funny. LeBron James leaves early on the road trip to go rehab his ankle. Oh man, if it ain't one thing, it's something else. Beautiful field by whatchamacallit, by Gleyber Torres, but he can't get the runner out in Matt Chapman, and the run scores, and now Toronto takes a 5-1 lead on the Yankees.
No, it's not. It's not about being afraid. So it's.
Oh no, I'm saying I'm sure that the list is longer. I'm just saying that the only ones that I know that have it are Steiner and Kofi Kingston. So, but I'm pretty sure that it's a lot longer. I bet if I research it, I'm pretty sure that they'll have they're pretty much going to have the list of guys who have it. You know.
That's not going to be a thing. That's not going to be a thing. Sorry.
He has been dealing with a left ankle sprain since Sunday and didn't play in Tuesday's 128-110 blowout loss to the Mavericks. Well, he ain't going to play against the Utah Jazz probably. And then Anthony Davis is probably not going to play. All right, so we got a 1-1 count, top of the fifth. I like that little picture-in-picture that they did right there on the stream that I have on here. Oh, that was one of the funniest moments ever. All right, here's the pitch, and that's going to be fouled away, so the count is now 1-2. Yeah, but I remember that too. That was on SmackDown.
The only thing that I would say was
that was on the SmackDown show. All right, here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and the inning is going to be over as Chapman is down on strikes to end the inning. But the Blue Jays get another run on 2 hits. One man left on base. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th inning here in Florida in spring training. It is Toronto 5 and the Yankees 1.
I'm just trying to say that I also don't want to get the word that it's like shopping, but even though you are shopping, because it's great to go shopping with your person.
Yeah, so definitely had to do that. Ryan says, man, the Rikishi sell of the clothesline, though, it was crazy.
No, I'm not saying you're doing that as a motive. I'm just saying.
Jay says throwing up on a man's ass. Y'all watch that? No, he didn't throw up on his behind. What happened was he put his ass in his face, and then what happened was as soon as that happened, then Booker T threw up on another person. He threw up on the commentator. That's what happened. That shit was funny as hell. Okay, well, anybody said that. It was funny as hell. And again, they did it for entertainment. That's what it
I
was.
wasn't feeling it. I wasn't really feeling that.
Oh wow, I did not know this. So for in terms of entertainment news, so the actor of The Sopranos, for those who watch The Sopranos, Paul Martin, that's sad, man. He passed away today on his birthday. Wow, that's oh, man, that's hard to hear. Rest in peace to Paul Martin. That's sad to hear.
You know that I was even sad today because I thought about actually getting pizza and I was like, oh, getting pizza if they had pizza.
Rest in peace to Paul Martin. That's not a good news to hear. All right, here is Luis Severino on the injury report. Scratch from tonight's start with soreness in his arm through bullpen session this afternoon. He's going to start on Saturday. Still scheduled to start in the second game of the regular season against Boston. That'll be also on a Saturday. Sopranos are one of the best. Is one of the best shows of all time. All right, there's Severino. He threw a bullpen session earlier today. The issue with Severino is that he throws a lot of pitches and he never is able to last long. He tends to waste a lot of pitches, which is what's so frustrating about him because he has really good stuff, but he's just never able to stay healthy, and he throws a lot of pitches. Frustrates the crap out of me. Oh, Breaking Bad is great as well. Awesome. Show that I didn't never really watch, but all right, this is actually going to be my last inning. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a strike. Here is Yimi Garcia, 62 games, 4-9 record, 4.21 ERA, 57 and 2/3 innings, 18 walks, 60 strikeouts, 8 home runs, 230 opponent batting average. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's going to be strike two. So this is actually going to be my last inning, and then I'm going to give myself take a little break and then get ready for the Golden State Warrior game at 10 o'clock against the Phoenix Suns. Because I got to reset that stream up. All right, here's the pitch on the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he strikes him out swinging for the first out of the inning, 1 away. All right, here is Josh Donaldson. Had an RBI double in the third inning for the Yankees' only run. So far, 294 in spring training, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Yeah, no doubt. Sopranos is a classic. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It was like preparing you for corporate, except for, let's be honest, most people in corporate don't dress a certain way anyways. Like, I see some people's style. The only person I could really say in corporate.
All right, we got an 0-1 count to Donaldson. And the pitch. And swing and a miss, strike two.
Think about that. Wow.
He says, I'll see you in the next stream. Peace. All right, man. No doubt about it. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 quick second. I will be right back.
Yeah, bro. I'm really shocked. I can't think of anybody that was a very solid person during my corporate years when I first started working at the school or going to other schools to work. That's very weird. I don't remember teachers that were really decked out a certain way.
All right, and we got a strike to. Oh no, that was a ball to Josh Donaldson.
Yeah, like aside from the fact that they dressed as a business attire, like they dressed like really nice. Like it wasn't like overly fancy, but
All right, here's the pitch, and it's going to be off the plate.
their style game is on point. Yeah. Work. I can't remember people's style game was really on point. I can't say that because even teachers at work were very casual with their attire. Like the West Indian dude I told you, the one from Trinidad.
All right, here's the 2-2,
This guy,
and the ball is going to be low, so the count is now 3-2.
but I'm saying the West Indian dude that I know that works at the school, the training dude. Yeah, true. Exactly.
All right, here's the pitch, and the ball is swung, and it's going to be a fair ball down the left field line into left field for a base hit. And Josh Donaldson trying to stretch it, and he is going to be out by a mile, trying to stretch it into a double for an out, and that is the second out of the inning. Josh Donaldson is not a fast runner, and there.
You have to because it's like
Damn, so Josh Donaldson trying to spread the legs right there, and then it's like it didn't even happen. And look at that. He was able to get out at second base.
yeah, but what I find interesting.
Oh, shout out to Eric, man. What's going on, man? What's good? Here's Aaron Judge.
What I usually
It's a
find
strike.
interesting is even though West Indian dude, homeboy would wear Timberlands.
So, like I said, this is actually going to be my last inning. Aaron Judge with a single in the third inning. Damn, I was hoping he would stay on first, but it didn't happen. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a strike.
These people don't dress like fucking
So the count is quickly to 0-2.
my mom and kid. I'm sure you can attest to this because back home you say that. My mom says back home in ER when you're a teacher, you need to dress like you are.
All right, here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Aaron Judge is down on strikes to end the inning. So the Yankees get no runs. They do get a hit, but Josh Donaldson trying to stretch it to a double ends up getting out at second base. So through 5, headed to the top of the 6th, it is Toronto 5 and the New York Yankees 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get ready for the Suns and the Warriors stream. So I'm going to eat a little bit and then get ready for the stream. So just wanted to do this quick little game. If I wasn't doing the Warriors stream, I would have done that, but we're going to do some basketball, mix it up. So, guys, I will see you on the next stream. So to my Blue Jays and Yankees fans, you already know what it is. Continue to like, continue to share, continue to hit that subscribe. And I will see you guys against the Suns and the Warriors as I set up for that stream. So I will see you guys in a bit. Deuces. Once again, Monkeys in the Truck. Play the outro. You already know.
So many times, and I just wish they would just stop. You know what I mean? Just stop. I mean, he was, Michael Jordan. I'm Kobe Bryant. I mean, we're two different players, and I wish people would just let it go. It really annoys me because you can't compare